Yo, hey guys, what's going down? It's your boy Tony actFire, and today I want to explain quickly two things that you could do, just two major things that you could do that could be improving your gameplay right now. So let's hop into fire range quickly. Hmm. All right, let's get it cracking. All right, so one of the things that you want to be cautious about when you're playing Apex Legends is very simple. A lot of players that I see, especially the ones who are using big devices, they tend to put these particular settings off. And you know what settings I'm talking about? It is gyroscope. Most of the time, I see a lot of them not playing without this. Now, no matter how good you are at Apex Legends or any mobile game, I'm going to say this. Gyroscope is going to improve you. No matter how good you are, you still have a limited amount of space when it comes to your screen, when it comes to the screen, right? So using that gyro to be able to track, the enemies is very important. All right. So as you can see right now, I'm just gonna hold up my gun. As you can see, I'm with the device right here. You can see, right? You can see this. You see this, right? Slight turn, slight turn, slight turn. All right. So let me go on and
Reloading.
you can see with this, I'm not even swiping my fingers. All I'm doing is controlling the recoil with the gyroscope. Okay? So the first thing you want to do, you're not
Reloading.
using gyroscope. You pretty much want to learn how you can turn that on, how you can use it. So this is one of the first things that I wanted to discuss with you guys.
Reloading.
You can see that my aim is pretty good. And that's a 3x. That's a 3x right there. So to keep, look at this.
Reloading.
There were two guys that were moving around. I'll be able to. And this is a devotion, okay? This is not one of the easiest guns. This is not an L301. It's not one of the easiest guns to control in this game. You can already see I'm moving around, right? I'm gonna bring this up. I'm moving around, okay? And it's the same thing for phones. It's actually even harder to use a gyroscope with a big device like this. So you can see I'm moving around. I swipe, okay? But I also adjust. All I'm doing right here, as you can see, I can just turn my device and just use that. I move around the enemy. It helps you track. It gives you sort of that mouse precision. Okay. Now, if you want to go into the settings on, what settings you're using for the sensitivity, you can just take a look at my settings right here. I use fixed speed. Okay. Let's go into the gyroscope. So now for the gyroscope, of course, invert and all that, I turned it off. My overall sensitivity scale is 223. I didn't touch much of that. Now, the most important thing to note is that as you're going up on your scopes, you are reducing the sensitivity. All right, as you can see right here, my FPP with ADS, I don't play TPP, so I didn't even touch that. I don't care for TPP, but my aiming is at 182. My 1x is at 92. You can see my 2x is at 70, and it keeps going down because 1x is that scope that I'm using for close range. All right, so let's try and pick up like a 1x scope and put it on here. All right, so that's the scope that I'm using.
Reloading.
I'm using that scope for. But as I begin to go down, if my 2x was too much, then it would shake a lot. It would shake a lot. You understand? So to keep that steady, I need to make sure.
Reloading.
I need to make sure that I reduce it. So what I usually do is I keep the 1x high because that's a scope that I'm going to use. Now, take a look at this. 2x, not too good for moving around. But the 1x now, take a look at this. I can move around and all that stuff. So I keep the 1x pretty
Reloading.
close to me. All right? I keep the 1x pretty good, high and all that stuff. All right. So thanks, guys, for joining us on board right now, taking a look at this. Let's take a look at some nice gameplay that I had yesterday on stream, okay, and some other ones that I played yesterday night. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for joining. Woo!